Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clarkrange wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. Last night. Not tonight as she lights it up on the first shot. Now almost a steal. Is a steal by Clarkrange as Cassie Mundy comes out with it. Gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drop it off to Howard. Howard, a little glass shot, good. The bank's open and Howard makes a deposit. It's a 5-0 ball game early. With the ball is number 11, Davidson. Davidson works into a trap, gets it up into front court to Chafin. Chafin drives in, gives it off to number 24. Inside, lays it up and good. And that is Jacqueline Agee with her first points of the ball game. Clarkrange quickly up the court as firing for three. No good, but rebound. Pierce back up and good. Lexi, you're not going to go well scoreless tonight. She picks up 5 here. She was the only Lady Buffalo didn't score last night against Red Bull. And now we got timeout called by Jackson County. Timeout on the floor, 6:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-2, Clarkrange.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Clarkrange out early on this one. They lead it 7-2, and now Jackson County will trigger it in. It will be number 30, Chafin, to work it in. Chafin brings it in. They get it into the middle of the court. Good job on the defense by the Lady Buffaloes. As number 11 now has it stripped and stolen by Cassie. Up to Kaylee, and Kaylee will lay it up and in. Clarkrange defense leads to offense as they score the basket there. Agee with the basketball. Now a long pass over this time to Ragland. Ragland gets it off to number 14, Thomas, so it's Riley Thomas. Let's see, that gave me the wrong starting lineup, so we'll see. We've got number 14 in the game, Riley Thomas. Ball works in this time to Thomas. Thomas double team. Thomas breaks it, kicks it over left side to Davidson. Davidson with the basketball. Davidson drives down, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Let's see, I guess it is Step that's not starting. That's the one they gave me originally, but she's not on the floor. Ball comes in this time to Davidson. Davidson going to go inside, stolen away by Pierce. Pierce with a steal, gives it over to Cassie Mundy, and Cassie will bring it. Clarkrange up 9-2 early in this one. They'll work it down the left side, go underneath, and we got a foul underneath on somebody. And we'll see who the call goes against. It's going to be number 11, Erica Davidson, picking up the personal. Ball works into Cassie Mundy, down into Howard. Howard, a little turnaround jump hook is good. Howard with a little jump hook drops it home, and the Lady Buffaloes now up by 9. With the basketball will come Davidson. Davidson in trouble now, kicks it up. They'll get it in the front court this time, get it across the timeline to Agee. Down quickly, and now got double dribble on number 30, Chafin. Chafin put 2 hands on it and turns it over. Back come the Lady Buffaloes. Front court comes Monday. She'll drive over, give it to Howard. Howard, a little jumper, good. Howard off to a quick start. She's got 6 on the night. Ball works in this time to number 14, Thomas. Thomas going to bring it down, put it off the glass. No good. Sailing in for the rebound was Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee going to push it up quickly. Kaylee in the front court. Drives down, backs it out. Now goes underneath to Howard, out to Cassie. Cassie for a 3, no good. Rebound is by Bush. Bush will drive around with a reverse layup for 2. The Matadors on the board. And Clarkrange is up now by 13. Now a steal by Kaylee, but she goes out of bounds with it. Jackson County struggling handling the basketball. They'll look to work it in. This time they'll give it in to Davidson. Davidson with the basketball. Long pass up now to 22, Ragland. Now who throws it away, and coming up with it is Cassie Mundy. Will lay it up man. Cassie with 2 more. We got a timeout call by Jackson County. Timeout on the floor. 5:05 to go in the first, and it's 17-2, Lady Buffaloes.
Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes that you have a comfortable fall season. Ensure your comfort this year by getting your fall maintenance schedule with Condition Heating and Cooling. When you sign up for a year maintenance plan with us, you'll earn rewards with our new Eco Platinum Rewards program. We want all our customers to know how much we appreciate them by giving back something for their loyalty. Gain credit dollars each year you renew, along with some free items along the way. Hurry and book your spot today. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for more information to schedule your maintenance.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Back to action. Jackson County now with the ball, trying to work it up is Davidson. Got in front court this time to Ragland, and Ragland's going to be fouled. They're going to whistle that one against Bush. Maddie Bush picks up the personal. Bush has her first of the ball game. Range up by 15 early. Jackson County looking to work it in. Trying to get in, now throw it in the backcourt to Davidson. Davidson with the basketball. Long pass up to Ragland. Down underneath, wide open, missing the layup was number 24, Agee. Agee missed the layup. Clarkrange back the other way. Lady Buffaloes. Stutter step by Money, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound Davidson with the basketball. Davidson trying to work it up against the full court pressure. Really struggling at this point. Trying to get it up now, throws it away. Picked off by Bush. Bush down quickly out to Cassie. Now up front to Bush. Maddie for a three, no good. Rebound Lexi Pierce. Pierce goes to the floor with it. Gets it back out. Good job by Pierce to stay with it. Gets it up to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the ball. Cassie will work it right side. Now step back and fire the three. Drain it. The Lady Buffaloes now up 20-2. Jackson County just having trouble getting it up the floor. As with it now is Chafin. Chafin with the ball. Long pass over to number 22. That is Ragland. Ragland inside to Chafin. Chafin shot rejected by Howard. And Howard's going to pick up her first personal. Howard went for the swat on that one. That went straight up. It had been an easy block. That'll send to the line number 30. That is Lily Chafin at the line. First free throw is good, and that stops a lot of bleeding for the ladies from Jackson County. Is now coming into game number 4, Emma Crockett. Crockett in the ball game, and Chafin the second one is good as well. Knocks them both down, and it's a 16-point Lady Buffalo lead. Clarkrange's going to walk it into front court. It's Mundy with the ball, gives it over to Howard. Howard off to Pierce. Pierce tried to go back door, picked off. Good job that time by Ragland. They get it up to the new girl in Crockett. She's double teamed, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it goes to Jackson County on the alternating possession. It's actually going to be Clarkrange basketball. Clarkrange up by 16 with the ball. Kaylee over to Cassie. Cassie will work it back up front, give it off to Bush. Bush back over now to Cassie. Money she'll drive, put it up, no good. Rebound pulled by Ragland. Ragland out to Davidson, and Mundy rubbing her neck. She took a shot. Back the other way now, stolen by Kaylee. Kaylee takes it the other way. Kaylee will drop it off to Cassie, and Cassie will lay it up in. Good pass. Cassie Mundy will lay it off the glass and in, and the Lady Buffaloes up by 18. Davidson is looking for some help. She said, somebody come help me. And now she's going to be fouled. And that will go against Cassie Mundy. Her first of the ball game. Now coming in the game will be number 44 into the game. And that is Chafin. Emma Chafin. Now Clarkrange with a steal. They take it right back away, but taking it right back away was Jackson County. Then going down and getting it is Pierce. And Going to be a foul on number 4 as Crockett picked up the personal. It'll be Clarkrange to work it in. Now with it, it'll be Monday. Cassie over to Maddie. Bush with the basketball. Gives it off to Cassie. Cassie dropped it on the pick and roll to Howard, who lays it up and in. Nice pick and roll on that one. Howard's got 8 in the quarter. Clarkrange up now by 20. Back comes number 4, and she has it stripped and knocked out of bounds by Monday. Kaylee Mundy almost got the steal, knocked it out of bounds. Jackson County will keep it on the sideline. It will be, to put it into play, Crockett. Crockett looking, lobs it into Chafin. That is Emma Chafin. You got Emma Chafin and Lily Chafin, and now Clarkrange is going to be called for the foul. Clarkrange almost had another steal, but they're going to be a foul. Or maybe they call it a jump ball, and it goes to Jackson County. So it's a jump ball, I thought they called a foul. And now with it comes number 14 has their pocket picked. It's out to Kaylee, and Kaylee will get the layup on the other end. Clarkrange up 26-4. Coming up will be Thomas with the basketball. Thomas's pass knocked straight up in the air. Kaylee will knock it over to Cassie. Cassie will lay it up, man. And Clarkrange's going to do some wholesale substitution as they've got 4 coming in off the bench. And we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 1:55 to go in the first. It's 28-4 Clarkrange.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over. It's First Volunteer for you.
As we get set for action, it will be Jackson County basketball. They have struggled. Only 4 points here in the first quarter. They've had trouble just getting across the timeline. Clarkrange now with Stowers, Powell, Sales, Bush, and Smith in the game. And Jackson County turns it over, taken away by Stowers. Stowers, a long pass up to Bush, goes right through her hands as Bush got able to hang on to it, and Clarkrange turns it over. Lady Buffaloes turn it over, and back will come Jackson County. Ball goes down quickly to Ragland. Ragland with the basketball. Over to Davidson. Davidson down underneath, putting it up and scoring is big number 24. Agee, and Agee scores, and Clarkrange wants a timeout. Timeout with 1:31 to go in the first. It's 28-6, Lady Buffaloes.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office, offering area insurance, is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Clarkrange with the ball as we get back underway. It'll be Stowers to put it in. Works it in this time to Bush, and Bush will walk it up. Bush with the basketball, working front court. Comes around the pick of Powell. Bush going to drive all the way down, kick it out to Stowers for a 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Powell. Powell will kick it back out to Stowers. Stowers with the ball, and they're going to get Stowers for the step. Just shuffled their feet just a bit, did Daddy, and that turns it over to Jackson County. Clarkrange up by 22. 28-6. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. Driving in is Chafin. Chafin going to kick it back out to Davidson. Down to Ragland. Inside, knocked away by Powell. Good hustle by Powell. Kicks it up now to Chafin. Chafin will drive, put it up and score. Lily Chafin now with 4 in the game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Bush round the pick, drives down, stops, pops, and drains it. Matador with 4 in the quarter. We've got 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Clarkrange by 22. Chafin gives it inside to the other Chafin, who will drop it off. And there, putting it up and getting fouled is Agee. 34 is the foul's going to go against Powell. McKenzie picks up her first. At the line is Agee. First one good. She's got a nickel on the night. Looking to cut this to a 20-point ball game with 29 seconds to go. Second one's good. Clarkrange up by 20. Back comes Clarkrange with the ball. Bush in the front court. Bush to the right side. Kicks it off to Powell. Powell's going to drive in, gets the lane, puts it up. Ooh, she got whacked there at the end. No call. As it does not go down, and now back the other way with it is Ragland. Ragland works it over to Anderson, or to quickly underneath to Agee, and Agee up and good. Agee's got 8 in the first quarter. That's Davidson. Now a long shot by Bush at the buzzer. No good. We're through one. End of one. It's Clarkrange 30, Jackson County 12.
This year, maybe more than ever before, Hall Family Pharmacy wants to encourage you to shop locally. Your local small businesses need your support. The Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House will be at both our Jamestown and Clarkrange locations on Friday, November 27th from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and on Saturday, November 28th in Jamestown from 8 to 4. We will have fresh Ralph's Donuts, cookies and hot cocoa, and more, plus tons of shop small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendar for the Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House on Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday.
And back now with quarter number 2. Lady Buffaloes with an 18-point lead with the basketball as the Monday Twins check back in. Also Howard, Bush, and Pierce in the game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Stolen away. Taking it away was Davidson. Now a long pass, and Howard will take it right back. Howard intercepts that one, drives down, gives it to Mundy. Mundy going to fire the three, no good. Rebound taken away by Chafin. Chafin going to work it toward the front court. Gives it over to Lily Chafin. She has it stripped and stolen by Mundy. Now quickly to Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to take it all the way to the rack and score. Cassie Mundy has 11 in the quarter, or in the first half. Clarkrange back by 20. Davidson actually walked with it, but no call. They'll give it over to Chafin. Chafin going to take the short jumper. It comes up short. Rebound Howard. Howard, long pass up to Cassie Mundy. Over to Kaylee. Kaylee cutting back door, lays up, couldn't get the shot to go. Nice pass, just couldn't get the shot to finish. And now it's going to be tied up between Chafin and Mundy, and it'll go to Jackson County on the alternating possession. 7 minutes exactly left to go in the first half. Jackson County with the basketball. Davidson in the front court. Davidson works it down to Ragland. Ragland tried to cross-court it, and Pierce read that one all the way. Steps in front, picks it off. And Clarkrange will come the other way. Pierce with the basketball. Over to Mundy. Cassie with the ball, right side. Cassie going to drive the baseline. Send it out to Kaylee. Kaylee off to Bush. Bush works it up to Pierce. Back to Mundy. Mundy left side, lobs it underneath to Howard. A little too high, and Agee comes away with it. Clarkrange's turnover. 6:22 left to go here in the first half. Now the basketball goes Chafin. Chafin cross-courts it over to Ragland. Inside to the other Chafin, and she'll drive. Her shot rejected. And coming up with it is going to be a jump ball between Ragland and Mundy. And it'll go to Clarkrange on the alternating possession. Into the ball game for Jackson County will come number 21. That's Emma Stepp. And also number 14's back in the ball game. Thomas and Stepp come in. Clarkrange with the ball up front. Gives it over to Kaylee Mundy. And to Howard. Howard just going to spin around, put it up and under. Missed it. Rebound Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee out to Bush. Now off to Pierce. Pierce over to Cassie Mundy. Cassie works it out front. Cassie with the basketball. Goes over to Howard, right side. Howard with the ball. Back out front now, works it to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drive in the lane, takes it all the way to rack and scored. Kaylee Mundy now with 6, and the Lady Buffaloes up by 22. Back the other way now will work number 14, Thomas. Thomas in the front court. Thomas tried to get inside, knocked away by Howard, and long pass up to Kaylee, who'll lay it up men. Kaylee gets the layup. Clarkrange is too quick for Jackson County. Jackson County with the basketball. They'll work it in to the middle of the court to Emma Chafin. Now out to Lily Chafin, who puts up one a little too long, and that one's going to be taken in the corner, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Bush. Bush tried to reach around and tie it up, but called for the foul. Into the game for Jackson County will come number 15. That is Harris. And number 4 is back in, Crockett. Ball comes into Crockett. Crockett with the ball. Crockett takes it inside to Harris, who puts it up and scores. Harris right off the bench knocks down the 2 ball. And that's the first 2 points of the second half, or second quarter for Jackson County. Now Clarkrange's Mundy will work it through the baseline out to Kaylee, and Kaylee will put up the 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Chafin. Chafin off to Step, and Step said, no, I don't want that. As back the other way comes Clarkrange with it. It's Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Out front to Bush. Now off to Pierce. Pierce for a 3. No good. Rebound is by Jackson County, picked out by Kaylee Mundy. Over to Cassie for the easy layup. Nice ball movement by the Lady Buffaloes. As Sale's going to come back into the ball game. Working in Chafin with it now. Emma Chafin drives all the way in, takes it to the rack. Nice move by the big girl. Emma Chafin gets it to go, and the Lady Blue Devils get the points. And now back the other way. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Clarkrange. 33 checking in. That's Riley Anderson. Jackson County with the basketball. Anderson works it in to Crockett. And they'll work it over left side to Harris, to the right side. And Harris will drive down. Her shot rejected by Howard. Howard just sitting there waiting on that one. Knocks it out of bounds, and it stays a 22-point game, and Jackson County basketball. They'll bring it into Harris. Harris off the glass. Good. Harris coming in, giving a spark to the Lady Blue Devils. She cuts it now down to 20, and we got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 3:41 to go in the first half. Clarkrange leads it 38-18.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
.341 left to go in the first half. Clarkrange up by 20 with the basketball. It'll be worked in to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with the ball. Got Pierce and with the basketball now. Looking inside for Powell. Works it back up front. Gives it off to Sales. Sales over to Kaylee Mundy. Now up front, they'll take it to Sales right side. Sales back up front to Kaylee Mundy. Now down underneath to Howard. Howard, a little turnaround jumper, won't go. Rebound taken away by Powell. Good hustle by Powell. Out to Pierce for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Crockett. Crockett with the basketball. Crockett in front court. Drives down, gives it over to Step. Step shot blocked by Howard and knocked out of bounds. Clarkrange with the block shot. That'll give the ball back to Jackson County. Emma Chafin with it. Looking, works it in 2:33. Her pass knocked away, stolen by Pierce. Is knocked away by Mundy and stolen by Pierce. Now back quickly. Sales for a long 3. No good. Good rebound there by Powell. She'll go back up, and she's going to be fouled. Good job by Powell. That was a good reach out and grab on that one. And that one's going to go against Step, and that'll send Powell the line for a pair of them. McKenzie looking for her first points of the night. Has it. Looking for one more. Coming into game number 55 in the game, that's Rebecca Harris. As Rebecca Harris joins right there. Second one, no good. Rebound taken away, though, by Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee going to drive the baseline. Has knocked away, gets it out to Howard. Howard will take the three. No good. Rebound by Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Lexi gives it down to Mundy. Inside to Howard. Howard's going to drive in. Reverse layup. Good. Chloe Howard's got double digits in the first half. Her and Cassie Mundy both with double digits. Back the other way with the basketball now is Anderson. They'll give it up Chafin. Chafin will take it from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee in the front court. Works in, looks like Bush and Cassie Mundy getting ready to come back in. They'll work it down low to Howard. Howard out to Pierce. Pierce going to drive, kicks it over, and just out of play. Cassie and Maddie will come back in, and out will come Howard and Lexi. As Lexi Pierce and Chloe Howard come out of the game. It'll be Jackson County basketball trailing 41-18. In the front court will come Crockett. Crockett's pass over to Harris. Down underneath, they get a foul on Powell as they got it into the big girl, Rebecca Harris. She gets hacked from the back, and that's going to be a foul on McKenzie. That'll be two on Powell. At the line will be Harris. Rachel Harris hits the front end of it. Jackson County has played their entire roster, I believe. No, the only one that hasn't been in is number 5, Erin Davidson. And now she hits the second one. And number 13, Carly Bean. 41-20, Clarkrange by 21. About 45 left to go in the first half. Cassie will kick it out to Kaylee. Kaylee for a three. That one's no good. Rebound pulled by Crockett. Crockett with the ball. Crockett works it in the front court. Has it stolen by Cassie. Up to Kaylee. Kaylee will drive, lay it off the glass, and good. Kaylee now with 10 on the night. So 3 Lady Buffaloes already in double digits. Crockett. They'll give it up to Chafin. Chafin in the middle. Looks to drive. Puts up a hard shot. No good. Rebound Casey Sales. Casey gets it over to Mundy, and Mundy will bring it. Front court is Cassie. Gives it over to Kaylee. Now back up to Cassie. Off to Bush. Bush corner to Sales. Now inside to Powell. Powell tries to take it up strong. Gets a bump. Didn't get it go, but got her own rebound. Sticks it home. Powell stays after it. She's got 3 on the night. Clarkrange by 25. Back the other way will come Crockett. Crockett inside to Chafin. Out now to number 15. That is Harris. Over to number 33. Her shot blocked, and Clarkrange comes away with it. Cassie Mundy got the block. Now she'll blow by the defense, but a block by Chafin. But Chafin catches it out of bounds, so Clarkrange will get it back. But good defense by Chafin. As that was Emma Chafin with the block. She leads the game. Ball comes in this time to Mundy. Mundy looking inside, nowhere to go. Works it back out front, and we got a 5-second call. Addie Stowers will come in the game. Addie will come in for Cassie. Jackson County with the ball. Clarkrange up by a quarter of a century. They're working down to Ragland. Ragland with the ball. Back up front now. And they'll go inside to Harris. Harris going to put it up. No good. And on the rebound, they say off of Bush out of bounds. It'll be to work it in, number 33. That is Anderson. Works it into Harris. Harris over to Harris, and Harris will put it up. No good. Rebound Anderson. Ball taken away as they'll fire it up at the buzzer. No good, and we're at halftime of this one. Halftime of this one is Clarkrange 45, Jackson County 20. Back in a few minutes.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Wattsburg, Tennessee, and we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords, 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here at Clarkrange High School at halftime, this girls' game on this afternoon matchup, and the Lady Buffaloes up by 25, 45-20 at the half. Time now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats, brought to you by Showtime Ford in Wartburg. If you need a car, you need a Ford. If you need a Ford, you need Showtime Ford.
Hello folks, Bruce Babb, Showtime Ford in Wattsburg, Tennessee, and we have a great selection of new and pre-owned cars in stock and ready to go. We've got new Fords, 0% interest, 90 days deferred payment, up to $10,000 rebates on some models. Trade assist, if you're a little upside down, this is the time. To end this year of events up, we have teamed up with the old fat man, yes, Santa Claus, to come up with some Santa bucks from $100 to $500 per car, any vehicle you buy. Visit us online, ShowtimeFord.com, or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here with the halftime stats brought to you by Showtime Ford. They are taking a look at Clarkrange scoring. They've got 13 from Cassie Mundy, 10 each for Kaylee Mundy and Chloe Howard, 4 each for Lexi Pierce and Maddie. Actually, Lexi has 5. My math's terrible. Lexi has 5 points in this first half. And let's see, Maddie Bush with 4, 3 in the game for Mackenzie Powell. For Jackson County, got 8 from Jacqueline Agee, 4 each from Lily Chafin and Rachel Harris, 2 each from Emma Chafin and Rebecca Harris. So that's where we stand. We're at the half, and it is Clarkrange 45, Jackson County 20. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Second half get underway. The Lady Buffaloes with a 25-point buffer to start the second half as they lead at 45-20. Clarkrange being paced by Cassie Mundy with 13 and 10 each for Kaylee and Chloe. You've got 5 for Lexi, 4 for Maddie, and 3 in the game for Mackenzie. For the ladies from Jackson County, you've got Lily Chafin with 4. You got 8 for Jacqueline Agee. She's had the big first half. Rachel Harris with 4. You got 2 each for Emma Chafin and Rebecca Harris. So that's where we stand here at halftime. It's 45-20. And coming out for Jackson County, we got number 13, Carly Bean, in for the first time. Carly Bean, you got Crockett, you got Chafin, you got Agee, and I believe that's Ragland over on the other side. I'm not sure. I can't see the number on that one. And Clarkrange's going to come back with the Mundy twins, Pierce, Bush, and Howard. No, you actually got Thomas on the other side, so Thomas, not Ragland. So it's Chafin, Crockett, Agee, Bean, and Ragland in the game. Clarkrange's got their starters back in as Jackson County will work it in. That is going to be Emma Chafin to work it in. Now Clarkrange come up with a half-court trap. Ball knocked up in the air and out of bounds. Jackson County having a lot of trouble with Clarkrange's pressure. Clarkrange coming out with a half-court trap as the ball comes in to Crockett. Crockett will be double-teamed. Crockett will have it stole by Cassie Mundy. Will drive down, lay it up me. And Cassie now with 15. Clarkrange that half-court trap now. They'll work it over to Bean. Bean goes inside to Chafin. Chafin able to hang on to it, but now goes to the floor. That's going to be a jump ball between Pierce and Crockett. And it will go to Clarkrange on the alternating possession. 7:48 left to go here in quarter number 3, just underway in the second half. Cassie Mundy with the basketball. And Clarkrange will have the ball back. And now working in this time to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the ball. Cassie works it out front, gives it over to Bush. Bush off to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee will give it out to Cassie. Cassie underneath to Howard. Howard underneath the backboard puts it up. And Howard looked even surprised she hit that one. As she was underneath the backboard, came and kind of laid it up in, and that was a tough shot. Clarkrange by 29. Ball goes into Chafin, and Chafin's going to be fouled by Howard over the back. Chloe picks up her second. Coming in for Jackson County, number 33's in the game. Anderson's in. Out goes number 14, Thomas. Actually, no, it was not 14. I guess that was, we'll see who it was in a moment. But now, right now with it is Anderson. Anderson works it in to Thomas. Back to Anderson. Up to Chafin. Chafin for a three. No good. Rebound tipped out by Howard to Mundy. And Cassie Mundy will come with the ball. Cassie going to drive through, give it over to Pierce. Pierce wide open for a three. Count it. The electrifying one now with 8. Thomas with the basketball. Clarkrange up now by 32. Ball goes up to Chafin. Chafin with the ball. Chafin looking to drive. Drives in, has it knocked away and out of bounds by Mundy. And Jackson County handled the pressure that time and then got down on the end and turned it over. Triggering it in will be Anderson. Anderson will throw it in on the baseline. Long pass picked off by Mundy. Kaylee's going to take on Thomas one-on-one. It's no good, but Cassie's there to clean up the rebound in the basket. So Cassie gets the follow-up, and Clarkrange now up by 34. Working it up is Thomas. Thomas into front court. Thomas double team. Gives it down to the left side to Bean. Back up front to Thomas. Thomas has her pass stolen away at Howard with it. Howard's going to take it coast to coast and lay it up and in. Chloe got coast to coast on that one, drops it in, and Lady Buffalo's by 36. With the ball will come Thomas. Thomas gets it across the timeline. Spins into a double team, has it knocked up in the air, gets it back. Now kicks it over to Chafin. Chafin drives doing her shot, rejected by Howard. Howard rejects. That's at least her third I've seen tonight. She had 7 last night. They'll lob it into Chafin. Chafin with the ball underneath. And Howard rejects that one again. Howard just swatting them away, and Chafin looking very frustrated. And Chafin doesn't want the ball back. Now she gets it way out front. Gives it over to Thomas. Thomas will drive. Will take the jumper. Good. Thomas with the basket. I believe that is Riley's first of the ball game. Back the other way. Comes Clarkrange with it. They'll kick it over to Mundy. Kaylee with the ball. Kaylee drives in the lane. Makes a pretty move. Lays it up and in. Kaylee with 2 more. She's got a dozen. And back the other way will come Crockett. Crockett with the basketball. Crockett in the front court. Gives it over to Chafin. Chafin back to Crockett. Knocked up in the air. Stolen by Bush. Bush going to drive down. Give it over to Cassie. And Cassie will lay it up and in. Cassie now has got 19 on the game. Good play by Bush. Got it over to Mundy, who had a couple of steps. And now Clarkrange will bring in Powell, Sales. And now I'll have a foul on Clarkrange, and going after the steal was Kaylee. No, they're going to call it on Cassie. And let's see, Howard's going to come out of the game. Cassie Mundy's going to come out. Kaylee Mundy's going to come out of the game. Clarkrange up by 38. It'll come in this time to number 4, who's back in the game. That is Crockett. Now down the corner, and can't handle the pass was Bean. Bean wasn't ready for it. And coming in for Jackson County will be number 33 in the game. And 21 Step, and Anderson will check in. Clarkrange with the ball. Bush in the front court. Bush drives the left side, kicks it over to Sales. Sales inside to Powell. Powell with the basketball. Powell gives it over to Pierce. Pierce around the pick. Pierce will drive down, back it out, give it over to Powell. Powell going to drive all the way to rack up good, and she's fouled. Powell, that quick first step, gets around Step and will drop it in, and Step's going to pick up the personal, her second. And McKenzie will go for the natural 3. AGM for Step. And back of the line will be Powell. Powell's 1 of 2 on the day. Make that 1 of 3 as that one rolls off. Rebound Anderson. Anderson with the basketball. Anderson into front court. Anderson works it right side, drives all the way to the rack, and she's going to be fouled by Bush. And Maddie's going to pick up foul number 3. 62-22, Clarkrange by 40. Just a little over half a quarter left to play here in the third. Free throw, no good by Anderson. Riley Anderson misses the front end. We'll have one more. Second one, no good as well. She missed both ends of it. Rebound, though, by Chafin. Chafin with the rebound. And now with the basketball is Thomas. Thomas looking to work it to the right side. Gives it over to Chafin. Chafin with the basketball. Chafin going to drive down, kicks it out front to Anderson. Anderson in the lane, drives up, puts it up, no good. Rebound Chafin, and then taken away by Pierce. It's going to be tied up on the floor between Powell and Agee. And it'll be Jackson County keeping it on their own end. Their turn on the alternating possession. Okay, it should be Clarkrange basketball. And they're going to talk about it now. And like it's going to make a whole lot of difference. I mean, it's a 40-point ball game. And let's play, folks, get this game over with. It's a blue ball. So it will be Jackson County basketball, unofficially. It'll be Jackson County basketball. They'll lob it in Chafin. Chafin partially blocked by Bush. Good job by Bush. They'll get out front now this time to number 4, Crockett. Crockett with the basketball. Crockett going to drive down, looks for some help. Double team now. Doesn't know what to do with it. Gets it into Chafin. Chafin's going to be fouled. And they're going to whistle that one on Lexi. Lexi's first of the night. Going the line will be Chafin. And that is Emma Chafin at the line. Free throw, good. Rattles and drops. It's back to a 39-point ball game. And second one, no good. Rebound, though, was Chafin. Chafin come up with her own rebound. Gets it out quickly to Thomas. Thomas for a 3 is good. Riley Thomas for 3, and it's now 62-26. Clarkrange with the basketball. Stowers works it down inside to Powell. Powell back over to Pierce. Pierce to answer. Does. The electrifying one now with 11 on the night. And it's back to a 39-point ball game. Jackson County's Crockett with the ball, drives, puts up the runner, good. Nice move that time by Emma Crockett. Clarkrange by 27. 65-28. Bush with the ball. Comes around the pick of Powell, gives it out to Stowers. Stowers back to Bush. Bush going to drive the lane, puts up the runner, good. The Matador 2 more. She's got 6 on the night. Clarkrange has got 3 players in double digits. And I'm assuming part of them won't be playing anymore tonight with a 40-point lead. Now firing out of the corner, no good. Rebound is by Powell. Powell drives all the way down, and we got an offensive foul on Powell. Kenzie couldn't get her momentum stopped, runs into Chavin and picks up the personal. Bean's going to come back in the ball game. Also back in the game will come Stepp. Clarkrange by 39. Excuse me, Jackson County with the ball. Out front, Thomas. Thomas to the left side, kicks it in the corner to Anderson. Back out front to Bean. Bean over this time to Thomas. Thomas will drive in, back it out. Thomas with the ball. Gives it over to Bean. Bean back to Chafin. Chafin will spin and put it up. Chafin, nice move. This young lady's going to be a heck of a ball player. She's got 3 in the quarter, 5 on the night. Back the other way comes Bush. Bush over to Pierce. Pierce off to Powell. Powell going to drive all the way in, puts up no good. And Clarkrange missing an opportunity there as come away Jackson County. Thomas with the ball. 70 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. They'll drive down, give it over to Anderson. Anderson picked up her dribble. Now will drive down all the way in, puts it up. No good. Rebound Powell. Him with the basketball. She'll drive all the way in, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. And that'll go against Thomas. That'll be Riley Thomas's first. And Powell will go to the line for a 2-shot situation. McKenzie at the line, free throw, no good. Struggling in the stripes. She's 1 of 4 now. 2 of 5. Clarkrange back up by 38. Jackson County with the basketball across the timeline. They'll work it left side. Back up front now to Chafin. Chafin with the ball. Gets down the corner to Bean. Bean will drive around. Bean finds the lane, goes and takes it high off the glass. No good. Rebound Stowers. Addie with the basketball, and Addie's going to push it quickly. Addie in the front court, bounces off player, but she's going to call for traveling. Good defense that time by number 33 not to take a step. And it will be with the basketball coming this way. Jackson County throws it away. No, they did not. I thought they threw it away, but Anderson comes up with it. And it'll be taken away by Bush. Bush on the run. Bush all the way down, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Blue Devils. They'll quickly get it out to Chafin. Chafin a long 3, no good. And we're through 3. End of 3. It is Clarkrange 68, Jackson County 30.
What sets Meta-Thrift Pharmacy apart? Why, our staff, of course, from our clerks to pharmacy techs to pharmacists. We work as a team to provide you the best customer service experience possible. We always have time to talk to you. Just call us at 879-8133 or come in and see us today. At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, we've been helping you with Medicare Part D since 2006, and we're here for you.
And here we go. This is going to be the fourth quarter coming up as Clarkrange on top of this one easily in the matchup against the Lady Blue Devils as they'll work it over. And I'm trying to find the cord I need and can't find it, so I'm lost. As with the basketball now will come the Lady Blue Devils, or Lady Buffaloes. They knock it out of bounds, and with it is Powell. Powell goes up, no good. Rebound taken away by the Lady Blue Devils. Lady Blue Devils going to work it up in the front court. They'll get it into Stowers with the takeaway. Stowers with the steal. Stowers going to take it the other way. And they get out to Powell. Powell drive in. Powell will score. McKenzie on the night now with 8 points on the night. They'll work it up the other way. They'll lob it in this time. Number 55, she has it stolen away. Bush will come out with it. Bush with the basketball coming the other way. Maddie will drive down, hold it up, give it in to Powell. Powell with the basketball. Powell's going to drive and score again. Powell now with 10 on the night. She's got double digits. Powell with 4 in this quarter. And back the other way will come the Lady Blue Devils. They'll work it across the way. And back the other way comes Clarkrange with the basketball. Firing it up is Stowers. No good. Stowers can't get the shot to drop. And back the other way comes the Lady Blue Devils. They'll have a block there by Bush. And then we're going to have a travel on Jackson County. Jackson County called for the travel. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it up. Clarkrange with the ball, and they'll work it up. It'll be Bush to work it up. Bush with the basketball. Working it out front. Maddie will step back, fire the three. Good. And 3 ball by Maddie Bush. And Bush now has 9 on the night. So Lady Buffaloes with 4 players in double digits, almost 5. Now back the other way, firing it up. Number 5 off the glass and good. The bank was open for Erin Davidson, and she drops it home. Back the other way now, Stowers with it down to Sales. Sales will fire the 3 ball, no good. Back the other way, Jackson County with the basketball. They'll throw it cross court. Bean with it. Bean gives it over this time to number 5, who'll get back to number 15, puts up the shot, and he'll roll and drop. Number 15 is Rachel Harris with 2. She's got 6 on the night. Clarkrange with the basketball. Bush will back it out. 4:44 left to go in the game. Clarkrange up by 40. As the ball goes over to Sales. Sales going to cross it over to Stowers. Stowers with the basketball. Stowers get it down to Smith. Smith get back out front to Bush. Bush drives down, gives it out to Stowers. Stowers going to take that step back 3. No good. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Clarkrange couldn't get the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of them. And back the other way comes the Lady Blue Devils. Lady Blue Devils in the front court. We see Wells getting ready to come in the game for Clarkrange. And now a steal as Stowers comes away with it. So Caitlin Wells will get ready set to come in the ball game. Sells with the basketball. Sells cross court it over to Smith. And she'll double dribble. And now Caitlin Sells come in and Maddie Bush will come out. Bush had a good ball game tonight. So let's see, Pierce going to end up with 11 on the night. Bush going to end up with 9 on the night. And now ball goes inside, stolen away by Chloe. Chloe Daly with the steal. Now back the other way. They'll give it out to Sales. Sales for a 3. No good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be the Lady Blue Devils basketball. Back the other way now comes Lady Blue Devils. Bean with the basketball. Bean's going to give it out front. Now they'll lob it underneath. That's too far for Step, out of bounds, and it goes back to the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it up. It'll be Smith with the ball. Zoe in the front court, gives it over to Stowers. Stowers back to Smith. Smith with the ball. Over to Stowers. Stowers gets it down the corner to Sales. Sales will drive through, give it over to Daly. Daly back up front now to Smith for a 3. No good. Rebound taken away by number 5, and she bounces off her foot out of bounds. Good D by the Nike there as Nike shoes knocked it out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with it. Sales in the corner. Sales works it back up front. Casey with the ball gives it over to Daly. Daly back up to Sales. Sales with the ball. Sales going to work it through the lane, kick it out to Smith. Smith off to Daly. Daly for a three. No good. Rebound fought for, and Sales comes out with it. Sales with the basketball inside to Wells. Wells going to kick it over to Daly. Daly with the basketball. Yeah, Daly going to have to do something. We're going to have a timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor with 1:38 left to go here in the ball game. It's Clarkrange 75, Jackson County 30.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
And back here, we're getting set. We actually got a longer break here, and we appreciate Pam for bringing out the commercials. We've got our commercials up and going now, and we appreciate that. And hopefully everything else working at this point. Been working on the stream service. Hopefully everything going all right. We're up with about $1:38 left to go on this one. Clarkrange up by 40. As Towers will bring it in. Stowers with the basketball, gives it over to Sales. Sales with it. Sales back up front now to Smith. Smith driving, get out to Stowers. Stowers for a three. Good. Addie Stowers with a three ball. And then back the other way, Jackson County in the front court, Anderson. Anderson gives it out front now to number 5. Now quickly over to 33, puts up the three ball. No good. Rebound fought for Jackson County, comes away with it. And they'll work it back out. That is Anderson. Anderson to Bean. Bean's pass knocked up in the air. Step comes up with it. Gets it out front, firing up number 5, Davidson. No good. Follows good, though, by Step, and we're going to have a foul on Wells. Caitlin going to pick up her first of the ball game. Clarkrange with a roll now. Step fires the free throw, makes the natural three. Step hits the basket, gets the natural three as well, and it's back to a 40-point ball game. Clarkrange with the ball. They'll take it down the corner. Sales. Sales with the ball. Sales works it back up. Sales down to Stowers. Stowers. Looking down low. Pass being picked off by Step. Taken away by Jackson County. Out to Anderson. Anderson going to drive the right side. Goes across, knocked out of bounds by Clarkrange. Clock continues to run as well in the mercy rule. And Jackson County got to work it in quick. They're going to get a shot off. They'll go inside to 15. She puts it up, no good. Rebound fall for Step. Will put it back up and good. Step gets the basket, and that's going to be your ball game. Clarkrange wins it easily here tonight as they beat the Lady Blue Devils of Jackson County 78-40. We'll be back in just a moment.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Well, let's take a look at this one now. It went. Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes winning easily tonight, 78-40. The Lady Buffaloes got 19 from Cassie Mundy, 12 from Kaylee Mundy, 14 for Chloe Howard, 11 for Lexi Pierce, 12 for Mackenzie Powell, and 9 for Maddie Bush. 3 in the game for Addie Stowers. For the visiting Lady Blue Devils, they were paced by Jacqueline Agee with 8 and Emma Chaffin with 8 as well. 6 for Rachel Harris, 5 in the game for Emma Stepp, 4 for Lily Chafin, 2 for Emma Crockett, 3 for Aaron Davidson, 5 in the game for Riley Thomas, 6 in the game for Rachel Harris, 8 in the game for Emma Chafin, and 4 in the game for Rebecca Harris. Clarkrange wins at 78-40. Lady Buffalo stay perfect in district play, now 7-0 in district play and 11-4 overall. Jackson County falls to 3-6 in district play and 3-10 overall. So the Lady Blue Devils suffer a tough loss here tonight at the hands of the Lady Buffaloes. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a moment to take a look at what we got coming up this week. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
At Metathrift Pharmacy, we have been here for you for 77 years. Why? Because we focus on one thing, pharmacy. Our pharmacy services include once monthly medication pickup, MedPack strip packaging, drive-through window, free delivery, vaccinations, and one-on-one personal service.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
And back here where the Clarkrange girls won tonight, to this afternoon, I should say, 78-40. Now, coming up next week, let's take a look at what we got coming up next week. As after tonight's action, we have got, let me see if I can find my schedule here. We've got one somewhere. After tonight, we'll be in Byrdstown on Tuesday for that game between Clarkrange and Pickett County. That'll be on WDEB. Also, we'll be on Facebook, and York will be taking on Watertown. Gary Hall will have the call of that one on Facebook. Let's see, Thursday of next week, York hosts Oneida at 6 p.m., and Friday next week, York is at DeKalb County at 6 p.m. We'll have those on WDEB and also Facebook. And the game on Thursday will be on Twin Lakes Cable, 953 Comcast Cable Channel 12 as well. Well, we got about 10 minutes before the next one starts, so we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with boys action coming up in just a few. And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're set for boys action tonight. It's the 3-9 Buffaloes, 2-5 in the district. Jackson County 3-3 in the district and 8-7 overall. Now Jackson County took the game last year at home, 63-52. Clarkrange won here, 57-53. Common opponents both have played Monterey. Clarkrange lost, Jackson County won. Gordonsville, Clarkrange lost, Jackson County won. Clay County both lost, and Red Bull and Springs both won. Now, last night, of course, in action, Jackson County lost to Trousdale County 58-46. York lost to Kingston 76-64. Pickett County boys roll over Monterey 72-59. It was Clay County dumping Gordonsville 67-44. DeKalb County 64. Macon County 62. It was Upperman over Cannon County 67-42. Watertown beat Smith County 77-38. Taking a look at the AP top 10 this week, Clay County sets at number 3, Oneida 9, Pickett County 11, AA Upperman 3, and Watertown number 6. And the starting lineup for the Blue Devils will be Hayden Stacy, Jordan Arroyo, and Ramon Corvez, Eli Burris, and Chris Pigg, your starting lineups for the visiting Blue Devils of Jackson County under the direction of Coach Kevin Thomas. Clarkrange will be starting tonight. It's time to meet your Buffaloes. They'll start with Anthony Cottle. He had a big night last night. Hayden Smith, he's had some big games the last couple of games. Josh Durham's going to handle the ball well tonight. Evan Cantrell played well last night, and Connor LaRue going to have a big night tonight for the Buffaloes if they're going to knock off the Jackson County Blue Devils. Jackson County been playing pretty well. Did stumble last night, however, though, at Trousdale County. So a tough loss for them last night. But here it's Clarkrange and Jackson County getting ready for some boys 6A action. Clarkrange girls rolled tonight. If you just tuned in this one, Clarkrange girls won by a final of 78-40. And it will be Anthony Cottle to jump it up against Corvez. And the Corvez wins the opening tip, kicks it out to number 30, Burris. Burris will give it up to Stacy. Stacy with the ball back over now to number 30, Brown. Or Burris, I should say. And now firing up is Burris. No good. Rebound back up. No good as Corvez could not put it in. Corvez could not score. Now back the other way will be Connor LaRue. Gets it up to Durham. Knocked away, but back getting it back will be LaRue. And the Cottle down the corner to Smith. Smith back up to LaRue. Inside to Cottle. Cottle out to LaRue. LaRue free for a three, and he drills it. Connor LaRue with the first points of the night. Jackson County struggling getting it up the floor. Arroyo with the basketball. Gets it in the front court. Gives it up to Corvez. Now quickly firing away, number 4, no good. Rebound by Connor LaRue. LaRue with the board. And here come the Buffaloes. Connor in the front court, gives it over to Cantrell. Now back up to Durham. Into Cottle, back to Cantrell. Over to Durham. Durham left side, gives it into Cottle. Back to Cantrell, off to LaRue. LaRue with the ball. Trying to work it back out. Kicks it over to Durham. Durham cross-courts it over to Smith. Smith goes underneath to Cantrell, who has to save it. It does. Good job, guy to Cottle. Cottle drives. Scoop shot up and good. Anthony Cottle with 2, and the Buffaloes take a 5-0 lead. Pigg with the ball. Gets it in to Burris. Back to Pigg. Pigg up to Arroyo. Now quickly they'll kick it underneath to a wide open Corvez. Corvez gets the easy 2. And it'll be Monday. It's Monday getting ready to send in Cordell. Durham with the basketball. Durham drives in, gives it over now to LaRue. Back up to Durham. Durham for a 3, no good. A rebound going to be taken away, and we're going to have a foul on LaRue. Connor going to pick up the first foul of the night, and Cordell will come in. LaRue will come out. And it will be Jackson County basketball to work up. They'll work it into Arroyo. Arroyo back over now to 32's in the ball game. That is Brown. Up to Burris. Burris back to, looking back inside, kicks it up to Arroyo. Arroyo with the basketball. Back to Burris. Back to Arroyo. Arroyo's going to drive in, give it over to Burris. Burris will take the baseline. Drive it, put it up, no good. Gets his own board, goes back up, scores, and he's fouled. Burris. And that's going to go against the Buffaloes' Hayden Smith, his first of the ball game. It'll be Burris at the line for the natural 3. And we're tied. 5-5 your score. Clarkrange with the basketball. 5:20 to go in the first. Smith with the ball. I should have Durham with the ball. Gives it over down to Cordell. Case Cordell with it. Back over to Durham. Durham. Looking. Gives it off to Cantrell. Cantrell to Cordell. Yeah, his pass knocked away, but Durham will run it down. Durham with the basketball. Runs it over to Cordell. Cordell with the basketball. Back over to Durham. Durham down inside to Cottle, but the pass a little low, and Clarkrange get down underneath to Smith, and Smith will score. Hayden gets his first two of the ball game. Here comes the Blue Devils. Bringing it up quickly will be Stacy. Stacy over to Arroyo. He'll drive, and he's going to be fouled by Smith, and that's 2 on Smith. Hayden's second of the first quarter, and we're just not even halfway through the first quarter. And at the line will be Arroyo. Hits the front end of it. Makes it a 1-point game. Arroyo will have one more. Arroyo back of the line. Shoots. Scores. 7-7 now, all tied up. Jackson County and Clarkrange with the basketball. Will come Durham. Over to Cordell. Cordell with it. Cordell kicks it down the corner and throws it away. Cordell makes the mistake, throws it away. Jackson County a chance to take the lead. Walking it up will be Stacy. Stacy will work the ball out front. Gives it off now. Burris is on the right wing inside to Pig. Pig will drop it off to Stacy. They go inside driving. Burris is up and good. Burris with 2 more, and Jackson County takes the lead. It's 9-7. Timeout. Clarkrange.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus, sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
As we get back to action, Jackson County takes their first lead of the ball game. They lead at 9-7. Clarkrange is going to walk it up. Front court is Durham. Clarkrange struggling against this 1-3-1 zone, and now picked off by Arroyo. Arroyo will take that big step and give me 3 steps. Arroyo takes a walk on that one. This ain't the NBA, folks. You can't do that in high school basketball. Clarkrange will bring it back the other way. Trailing by 2. They'll work it over left side. Durham with the ball. Durham gives it off to Cordell. Cordell back over to Durham. Durham will drive through, give it off to Cordell, inside to Cottle. Cottle off to Cantrell, over to Hayden Smith. Cross court to Cordell. Now driving in is Durham, gives it over to Smith. Smith for a 3, good. Hayden Smith in fuego early. He's got a nickel on the 9, and the Buffaloes go back on top. Back the other way now will come Stacy. Jackson County working it inside. This time to Burris. The turnaround jumper is good. And Burris red hot. He's got 7 here in the first quarter. Jackson County now up by 1. Durham is just going to walk it across the timeline. Clarkrange making that slow pace. Tried to knock it back over to Durham. Stolen by Arroyo. Arroyo will drive, lay it off the glass, and good. And we got a timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor. It's 13-10. Jackson County, we got 2:44 to play in the first.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
As we get back to action, Jackson County now with their biggest lead. They lead by 3. Clarkrange led early in this one. Jackson County comes storming back, and this 1-3-1 trap defense they're using really hampering the Buffaloes. They're getting them as they come across the timeline. Durham now work it over to Cantrell down to Smith. Smith's going to bring it back out to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell inside to Cottle, out to Smith. Smith another three, write it down. Hayden Smith with 8 in the first quarter, and the Buffaloes have tied it back up at 13 apiece. 2 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Driving in is Stacy. Jackson County likes to use that high-low post, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Cordell. Case going to pick up his first. He definitely got the short end of that stick as he got knocked to the floor. Ball lobs in, and they're going to tip it in by number 32. That is Brown with his first 2 of the ball game. Kendrick Brown gets 2. Jackson County by 2. Clarkrange with the basketball, driving through Durham. They give it over to Cantrell, off to Smith. Smith cross-courts it to Cordell. Inside to Cottle, back out to Smith for another 3. And 3 threes in a row now for Hayden Smith from almost the same spot. And the Buffaloes got a 1-point lead with 95 seconds to go in the quarter. They'll work it down to Burris. Burris puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound, though, by the big guy, Cuervez. And Cuervez goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Cottle. Cottle picks up the personal. At the line, Cuervez. Cuervez hits the front end of it. And back in comes Arroyo. And Pig checks back in the ball game. All tied up at 16 apiece, and Cuervez can give his team the lead. Cuervez hits the second one. And it's a 17-16 Jackson County lead with 1:20 to go in the game, in the first quarter of the game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Cantrell cross court. You tried to get to Cordell and knocked away, but Cottle comes up with. Cottle put up the little short jumper, no good, but he's going to be fouled. Good hustle by Cottle to get to that one. And that one's going to go against Stacy. Hayden Stacy picks up his first. It'll be at the line, Cottle. Cottle's first one, good. Ties the game at 17. 71 seconds left to go. Second one, good. Cottle, nothing but the bottom of the cup on those. Jackson County bringing it up slow paced. Front court is Stacy. They're going to take it left side this time to Burris. Inside to Arroyo. They'll lob it underneath the Pig. Too high, too hard. Cottle comes away at the steal. Cottle on the run. Cottle kicks it over in the corner to Durham. Durham for a 3. Good. And Josh Durham knocks down the 3 ball, and the Buffaloes take a 4-point lead. Arroyo with the basketball. Down the corner. They'll lob it underneath to Burris, and Burris can't handle it. Hayden Smith comes out with it. Hayden's going to bring it on the run. Hayden over to Cantrell. Cantrell up to Cottle. Cottle wide open 3, no good. Rebound is on the floor, and diving for it is Pig, and they get it out to Cuervez, and Cuervez runs into Durham, and we're going to get Durham for the foul. Josh Durham's going to pick up the personal. Josh has his first of the ball game, and 20 seconds left to go here in the quarter. With it now is Stacy. Just dribbling around out front. Dribbling down to 7 seconds. Stacy with the ball. He'll kick it down the corner to Burris. Burris underneath to Cuervez. And Cuervez puts it up. No good. Rebound knocked out, and Clarkrange comes up with it. And that's the end of the first quarter. Clarkrange on top in this one. 21-17 as we get through the end of the first quarter. We'll be back 60 seconds.
Changing insurance plans does not mean changing pharmacies. You choose local for a reason, so stay local. Insurance companies are suggesting switching to larger chain pharmacies again. This is not required. It is a promotion they get paid to do. As always, when you choose Hall Family Pharmacy, we will work to price match most any medication and copay that you receive. We deliver your meds for free, we reinvest your dollars in your community, and we employ your friends, family, and neighbors. We bring you quality service that a regional chain pharmacy doesn't have the tools to match in regards to our efforts and ability. Don't be a number at a large chain pharmacy. Call us at 879-9997 or stop by before you consider switching pharmacies based on insurance demands. We can answer your questions, and we have the tools to save you money throughout the coming year.
One quarter under the belt, and the Buffaloes on top by 4. Trying to pick up their second straight district win. They beat Red Boiling last night, now trying to pick up a win over Jackson County and get on a good roll as they head down the end of the season. With it is Durham. Durham's trying to work it over the right side. They're looking for Hayden Smith. He's got the hot hand. Off to Cantrell, now to Cottle. Down to Smith. Smith will fire another three, and it goes. When you're hot, you're hot, as Jerry Reed would say. And right now, Hayden Smith's hot. He got the shooters off on that, and the Buffaloes lead by 7. Arroyo over to Stacy, wide open for a three. That one's good. Stacy left all alone, drains it. And we're back to a 4-point ball game. Hayden Smith, deadly from the right side on the baseline. Now Durham going to kick it over to Cantrell. Cantrell drive through, kick it down to Cordell. And we're going to have a foul on Jackson County's number 10. That's Arroyo picking up his first. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll work it in to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham drives through, gets out to Cantrell. Cantrell over to Cottle. Cottle drive in, kick it out to Cordell. Cordell take the little short jumper, no good. Rebound going to be knocked out, and Arroyo saves it in. Back the other way will come Stacy on the run. Jackson County trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Pig firing up a 2-ball, no good. Rebound Arroyo over to Stacy. Back to Arroyo. Arroyo a long three, no good. Rebound pulled this time by Cottle. Cottle's going to bring it to Durham, and Durham will walk it up. Durham with the basketball. Cross courts it over to Smith. Smith going to drive in, has it knocked, or loses it out of bounds. I thought he had knocked away, but he loses it out of bounds. Connor LaRue going to come in. Cantrell will come out. No, actually, Cordell will come out. So Connor LaRue, I should say, back in. And back will come Jackson County. The chance to cut this to a one-possession ball game. They'll give it over Burris. Burris down the corner. Stacy will fire up the three, air ball. And trying to save it in was Brown, but he saved it into the corner where nobody was at. Clarkrange will bring it the other way. Durham with the ball. Durham works it over to LaRue. Now a pass knocked up in the air and come away with Arroyo. Arroyo gets it over to Cuervez, and Cuervez puts it up no good. Cuervez could not get it to go, but we're going to foul on the Buffaloes. 13, Connor LaRue picks up the foul. Cordell going to come into the ball game. They're cleaning up a little perspiration on the floor. 6:05 left to go here in quarter number 2, headed toward halftime. Clarkrange with a 4-point lead, but Cuervez at the line. Cuervez, first one, no good. Back in will come Cordell, out will come LaRue. Cuervez back up to the line. Second one, no good as well. Rebound, Hayden Smith. Clarkrange in the front court. Clarkrange down the corner. It's going to be saved in by Cantrell. Gets it over to Durham. Durham inside to Cottle. Out to Smith. Smith another three. And he finally missed one. He had gone 4 in a row till that one. Jackson County's Stacy's got the basketball. He'll back it out. Now he's all alone. He'll fire the three and drain it. They won't leave him alone. That's his second 3-ball of the night, and we got a 1-point game. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. Clarkrange with the ball. With it now, Cordell goes inside to Cottle. Cottle being bumped, being hacked. Now almost has it stolen, gets it back. Gives it up to Cordell. Cordell gives it over now to Durham. Durham off to Cantrell. Cantrell inside to Cottle, but knocked away. Cordell able to run it down, though. Cordell kicks it down the corner to Smith, and Smith going to be fouled by Arroyo. Arroyo's picked up his second. Or actually, yeah, that's his second of the ball game. Coming in now will be Drew Clenard in. Clarkrange cross court over to Smith. Smith will drive in, take the shorter jumper. No good. Rebound taken away by Corvez. Corvez brings it up in the front court. Gives it over to Clenard. Stolen away by Cantrell. Cantrell's got a step, but Cantrell has it knocked away from behind. And the ball still on the floor, and it's going to be tied up between Cottle and Clenard. And I think it goes to Jackson County on the alternating possession. 24-23. Jackson County chance to take back the lead. Ball comes in to number 15 who checked in the game. That's Braden Jones. Jones out front, gives it over to Clenard. Off to Burris. Inside to number 32, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled by Smith. Hayden going to bring it on the run. Hayden going to take it, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Smith. Smith couldn't stop his momentum. That's his third. Third on Clenard. LaRue going to come back in. Smith's got to go out with those 3 personal fouls here in the first half. I don't see much more of him this first half. He had 4 3 balls in a row. He'll be out front. Jones. Jones with the ball. Gives it over to Corvez. Corvez down the corner to number 30. Puts up an air ball. Rebound is by LaRue. LaRue over to Cottle. And Cottle being mugged over there. No call. They'll get it off to Cordell. Cordell gives it up to Durham. Durham drives the baseline, loses the handle line, stolen away. Burris will give it out to Clenard, and Clenard is going to be blocked by Cordell, and they're going to foul on Case, I believe. 2 shots for Clenard. Can tie it with the first, give his team the lead with the second. And he has got some blood on his leg, so he's going to have to come out. And that's going to bring Arroyo back in. And they'll just put Arroyo at the line. So Arroyo will take the shots, even though Clenard was the player that got fouled. And there's a little blood on the floor, so they're going to have to clean that up. 3:47. And one official says he won't clean it up. And now the coach is coming out there. But the one official, I don't think he's afraid of a little blood. He just cleaned it up. Big guy over there must be not as tough as he looks. He's afraid of a little blood. And now they're getting some stuff to clean the floor. And they'll clean that, and we'll take a break while they take a break.
This is Marvin Long, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The new year means new gifts, and new gifts means new devices, and new devices mean the possibility of slower internet. Beat slow and old with new and fast and gig speed connections from Twin Lakes. Connect as many devices as you wish, stream like a dream, and game until your thumbs bleed. Well, maybe not that long. Get a new broadband connection for New Year's by calling 1-800-644-8582 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Platinum Peace of Mind.
At the line, Clenard now comes in and shoots his own free throws. So Clenard hits the front end of it. He gives the team a tie. And he'll have one more. Second one, good as well. He hits both ends of it, and Jackson County is taking back the lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. Cordell with it into front court, and Cordell's going to travel with it. Cordell turns it over, and Jackson County with the ball. 3:43 left to go here in the second quarter. Jackson County now with a 1-point lead. Jones with the ball over to Clenard. Clenard gives it off to Corvez. Corvez inside to Burris. Burris shot rejected by Cottle. Gets it back and fires it up again. No good. Rebound this time up and good by Clenard. Clenard follows the shot, gets the two, and it's a 3-point Jackson County lead. Clarkrange in the front court. Stripped from behind by the big guy Corvez, and Corvez lays it up and in. Corvez with two more, and Clarkrange wants a timeout. 29-24, Jackson County taking the lead.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Fentress Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Fentress Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
And as we get set to get back to action, Jackson County has outscored Clarkrange 12-3 here in this second quarter. Clarkrange struggling to put up any points here in the second quarter. They got Hayden Smith on the bench with 3 fouls, so they're playing a little shorthanded at the moment. Clarkrange against some full court pressure as Hayden going to check back in. Ball comes into Durham. Durham going to bring it across. Durham with the basketball. Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell back out front to Cordell. Cordell with the basketball over to Cantrell. Cantrell across to Cordell. Now down quickly to LaRue. LaRue with the basketball corner. Connor will bring it back up, kick it out front to Durham. Durham off to Cantrell. He'll put the little short jumper, rims out. And then we're going to have going over the back, LaRue. LaRue went for the rebound and is called for over the back. So Connor's got his third. And that'll walk us the other end for some 1-and-1. And Durham's holding that right hand. He may have hurt his hand on that last play. Smith going to check back in as Cordell goes out. Free throw here by Jones. First one good. Braden Jones' first point of the ball game. He'll have one more. Jackson County in the double bonus. He missed the second one. Rebound Cantrell. Cantrell in the front court gives it over to Durham. Durham drives through out to Hayden Smith for a three. No good. Long rebound run down by Evan Cantrell out front to Durham. Durham gives it over to LaRue. LaRue with the ball. Back up to Durham. Now down in the corner to Cantrell. He'll take the little short jumper. No good long. Rebound pulled away by Brown of Jackson County. In the front court, they'll work it down, give it off to Burris. Burris gives it over now to Clenard. Clenard going to drive in the lane, sends it over to Burris. Drops it down low now to Brown. Brown shot no good though, but Corvez takes it away. Over to Clenard. Clenard off to Burris. Burris will drill it. Burris has got 9 in the game. He's leading the Jackson County scoring attack. Now it's an 8-point to Jackson County lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it down in the corner to Smith. Hayden's going to drive in. Tried to go across it. It's kicked out of bounds. 94 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 32-24. Jackson County on top. Clarkrange out to LaRue. LaRue off to Cantrell. Now down the corner to Smith. Smith gets back up to LaRue. LaRue over to Durham. Durham back to LaRue. Cross it down the corner to Smith. Smith back up to LaRue. LaRue with the basketball. Gives it over now to Durham. Durham back to LaRue. LaRue back to Durham. Clarkrange is working around the outside of the blue line. Give to Cottle. Give back over to Durham, and Durham will reset it. Hayden Smith with the ball. Hayden's going to drive down, has it stripped and stolen. It'll be Jones coming up with it. Jones going to bring it into front court. Over to Clenard. Clenard will drive in out to Jones, all wide open for a three. No good, tipped up by Clenard, but no good. Taken away by LaRue. LaRue working out front, gives it over to Durham, back to LaRue. Clarkrange may go for the last shot. Backing it out will be Durham. Clarkrange trails by 8. Now the ball almost stolen away, is stolen away. Jackson County's Burris comes up with. Burris going to bring it up. Burris on the run, drives down, puts up the short jumper, no good. Follow up, no good. Rebound Burris back up, no good. Rebound Burris up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. That's Smith's 4th. They call that on Hayden Smith. That'll be his 4th. No. Luckily, the Buffaloes got that one called on Cottle. That's his 2nd. At the line, Burris. Free throw, no good. Actually hangs on the rim. Clarkrange got 6 seconds, 5.6 exactly. As at the line, once again, will be Burris. Burris trying to give his team a 9-point advantage. And he does. Burris hits 1 out of 2. Clarkrange the other way, 4.5 seconds. Firing it up is Cantrell, and he hits the upper above the rim with 0.1 second on there. Jackson County will lob it in, take it to the half break, leading 33-24. We'll take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back with our halftime stats in a moment.
Athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Back here where we're at halftime of this one, and at the half, Jackson County has pulled out to a 33-24 lead over the Clarkrange Buffaloes. We'll take a look at the scoring and stuff in just a moment. But it's time right now for the Showtime Ford halftime stats. And our halftime stats being brought to you by the good folks at Showtime Ford. And we will get my computer to work there.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support in your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here at halftime, where the Clarkrange Buffaloes now trail the Jackson County Blue Devils 33-24. Taking our Showtime Ford halftime stats, Clarkrange being paced by Hayden Smith with 14 points, but he does have 3 fouls in the game. You've got, then it drops off to Anthony Cottle with 4 points, 2 fouls. Connor LaRue, 3 points and 3 fouls. Josh Durham, 1 foul, but 3 points in that first half. For the Blue Devils, they've got Hayden Stacy with 6 points, 1 foul. Jordan Arroyo with 4 points and 2 fouls. Ramon Corvez with 6 points and no fouls. Eli Burris, 10 points, no fouls. Drew Clenard, 4 points and no fouls. Braden Jones, 1 point and no fouls. And Kendrick Brown with 2 points and no fouls. Halftime of this one, and at the half, the Jackson County Blue Devils lead at 33-24. Clarkrange actually led at the end of one, 21-17, was outscored 16-3 in that second quarter. They could only put up 3 points, and they trail here at halftime 33-24. Let's take a break, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of the second half.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support in your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here at Clarkrange High School, second half get underway. Clarkrange trailing in this one, 33-24. They were outscored 16-3 in that second quarter as the Buffaloes just could not find any offense whatsoever in that one. And they trail here at halftime, 33-24 against Jackson County. We're going to take another quick timeout, and then we'll be back for the second half to get underway right after this.
Insurance plans does not mean changing pharmacies. You choose local for a reason, so stay local. Insurance companies are suggesting switching to larger chain pharmacies again. This is not required. It is a promotion they get paid to do. As always, when you choose Hall Family Pharmacy, we will work to price match most any medication and copay that you receive. We deliver your meds for free, we reinvest your dollars in your community, and we employ your friends, family, and neighbors. We bring you quality service that a regional chain pharmacy doesn't have the tools to match in regards to our efforts and ability. Don't be a number at a large chain pharmacy. Call us at 879-9997 or stop by before you consider switching pharmacies based on insurance demands. We can answer your questions, and we have the tools to save you money throughout the coming year.
This is Marvin Long.
And we're getting set for the second half. Get back underway. Clarkrange have the ball to start the second half. Jackson County's got a 9-point buffer, though. Clarkrange's got to find some offense from somebody. Only had 3 points in that second quarter. Now Durham getting trapped, and they'll give it over to Cottle, off to Cantrell, down to Cordell, back up to Cantrell. Cantrell takes it across court now to Smith. Smith inside to Cottle. Cottle down to Cordell. Cordell for a three, good. Case Cordell with his first basket of the night. And the Buffaloes get the first points of the second half. Back the other way. Going to be knocked away by Cordell out of bounds. Good hands by Cordell. He's trying to get to Corvez. And knocked away by Cordell. It's back to a 6-point ball game. Jackson County going to work it in. They'll give it into Arroyo. Back down underneath now to Pig. Pig going to push it up in. Pig got it way too low and easy deuce for him. He's got some size. And now with the basketball back the other way, Smith gives it over to Cantrell. Knocked away from Cantrell, and it's going to be picked up by Cordell. Cantrell gets it over down to Smith. Smith with the ball. Cross courts it to Cordell. Cordell going to drive in. Kicks it back out front to Smith. Smith for a three, and he's back on. Hayden now with 4 3 balls in the ball game. He's got 17 points on the night. With it now, Corvez. Corvez looking, gives it back up front to Burris. Burris over to Smith. Smith the alley-oop to the big guy, and he'll stick it up and stick it in. That was a good pass there to Corvez, and Corvez gets the easy two. Jackson County by 7 now with the basketball. Cottle going to drive in. He'll take it himself and score. Anthony gets 2. 5-point game. Stacy with the ball over to Pig. Pig off to Cordell. Or to Corvez, I should say. Corvez with the basketball. He'll take the jumper, glass, and the bank open, and Corvez gets a deposit there as he drops it home. It's a 7-point game again. Ball goes to Cottle. Cottle over to Cordell. Cordell to Durham. Durham, he'll drive in, take the short jumper, no good. Rebound taken away by Jackson County. Long pass up to the big guy, and he loses the hand line, but there's Arroyo knocked away. Good hustle by Cordell. Cordell knocks it away. Cottle the other way, coast to coast. Good, he's fouled. Nice move by Anthony Cottle. Gets the basket and the and one. As Cottle go the line looking for the natural 3. Good hustle up on the other end by Case Cordell. Anthony Cottle can cut this down to a 4-point game. And does. Makes the natural 3. Back the other way will come Jackson County with the ball. Then knocked away. Cottle with a steal. Kyle's going to take it. Kyle's going up for the layup. Kyle looked like he's going for the dunk, but got him just lays it in, and we got a 2-point ball game. And Jackson County wants to talk about it. Timeout on the floor. 5:32 left to go here in the third. It's a 2-point Jackson County lead.
Your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The new year means new gifts, and new gifts means new devices, and new devices mean the possibility of slower internet. Beat slow and old with new and fast and gig speed connections from Twin Lakes. Connect as many devices as you wish, stream like a dream, and game until your thumbs bleed. Well, maybe not that long. Get a new broadband connection for New Year's by calling 1-800-644-8582 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
Big news.
And as we get back to action, Clarkrange has cut this to a 2-point ball game, 39-37. Thanks for joining us here on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, and Facebook. Don't forget, coming up Tuesday night, we'll be on the road to Pickett County for the Clarkrange Pickett County game. We'll have the live call that on WDEB and Facebook. Also, it'll be on CPT and Facebook with Dale on the Pickett County call on it. And now the Blue Devils go underneath. They'll take it up to the big guy, Corvez, and he scores again. He's starting to open up. He's got a dozen on the night. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Cordell. Cordell down to Cantrell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle over now to Smith. Smith down low to Cantrell. Knocked away by Pig and out of bounds. Pig got a hoof on it. Knocks it out of bounds.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
Brown checks in, and it'll go back the other way now. With the basketball is Stacy. Stacy drives in, kicks it over this time to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Brown working up front. Brown gives it off to Burris. Back over to Brown. Or make that Clenard now to Stacy. Stacy's shot up, no good. Rebound, the big guy puts it back up and in. And Corvez with two more. He's got 8 in the quarter, 14 on the night. And it's a 6-point lead for Jackson County. Down quickly to Cantrell. They'll give it over to Smith. Smith for a three. No good. Rebound to Corvez. Corvez is going to bring it on the run. Corvez brings it up, kicks it down the corner, this time to Clenard. Back up to Burris for a three. That one's no good. Rebound taken away by Brown. Brown out to Corvez. Corvez a jumper, air ball on that one. The rebound by Clenard. He missed it twice. And now going up, we're going to get a foul on Clarkrange. As Clenard missed 2 wide open ones. And that's going to go against Cantrell. So that's his first of the ball game. Cantrell picks up his first. And it will be at the line Burris. Burris looking to give his team an 8-point advantage. Clarkrange cut it to 4. Now it's a 7 as first one is Burris. Burris will have one more. Burris back to the line. Second one, no good. Rebound, Cottle. Cottle going to bring it on the run. Cottle brings it up, stops, pops, no good. Rebound, Cantrell. And we're going to have a foul on Cantrell going over the back. Cantrell is going to be his second personal. I'm not sure I've ever heard of call it. He said he was chucking. So he just actually went over the back. So back the other way now comes the Blue Devils with the basketball. They'll give it to Corvez. Corvez drops it low to Brown. Brown will put it up and in. Brown with 2. He's got his first basket of the second half. And it's back to a 9-point Jackson County lead now. Matches the lead they had at halftime. Clarkrange with the ball. They'll go inside to Cottle. Cottle down to Smith. Smith crosses over Durham. Durham open for a three. No good. Rebound, Case Cordell. Cordell with a reverse layup. Pretty move by Case. Case with 5 in the quarter. They'll give it off now to Stacy. Stacy inside to the big guy, Cuervo. Corvez. Corvez with the basket. Corvez gets it to go, and it's back to a 9-point game. With the ball goes Durham. Durham's going to be bumped out of bounds. I think that'll go against Clenard. It will. Clenard has his first of the ball game. Got a sub coming in. Arroyo's going to come in for Burris, and back in the game comes Jones for Stacy. Clarkrange basketball trailing by 9. They'll take it all the way across to Cordell. Cordell inside to Cottle. Cottle, a little jumper, no good. And going up for the rebound, it's going to be a jump ball between Cottle and Corvez. And I believe it goes Clarkrange on the alternating possession. No, it goes to Jackson County on the alternating possession. Jackson County will have it. Ball works in this time to Jones. Jones with the basketball. Jones going to work it across the timeline. Takes it over left side. Drives down the lane, puts up the short jumper. No good. Rebound, though, Brown. Brown has his block by Cottle. Cottle going to bring it out to Durham. Durham going to bring it on a run. Kick it down the corner to Smith. Smith cross court now to Cantrell. The little jumper. Good. Good ball moving by the Buffaloes, and Cantrell gets the basket. 100 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Free throw line in by Corvez, no good. Rebound, Cottle. Cottle looking for some help, gets it over to Durham. Clarkrange can cut it down as now Durham has it taken away. And in the outlet pass to Clenard. Clenard going to bring it on the run. Clenard, the runner, no good. Rebound Arroyo. Arroyo back up and good. Arroyo gets his first two of the second half, and it's back to a 9-point game. Clarkrange with the ball, trailing by 9. It'll be Durham. Durham throws it over to Cordell. Cordell down to Smith. Back across to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Inside now to Cottle from the free throw line. Good. Cottle, a little jumper from the stripe, drops it home. Back to a 7-point game. Driving in, laying it up, and in is Corvez. And Corvez is having a heck of a third quarter. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points here in the quarter. Clarkrange gets it up to Cottle. Cottle is going to be fouled by Clenard. As Pig re-enters the lineup. Out will go Corvez. Corvez has had a great second half. Clarkrange with the basketball. It'll be Durham. Long throw all the way over in the corner to Smith. Now they'll throw it back across. Way too many skip passes with Buffalo. Now Cordell go down. He'll take the shot. No good. Rebound Smith. Back up. No good. Rebound Pig, but he can't hang on to it. Goes out of bounds as he had it, but couldn't keep hold of it. With 10.7 seconds, the Buffaloes get it back. As it will be Cottle to put it into play. Cottle works it into Cantrell. Cantrell up to Cordell, and Clarkrange makes some really tough passes. Cottle now is going to travel with it. Cottle made his move in the lane, turns it over. 3.9 seconds as Jackson County got to work it the length of the floor. Well, actually, no, they're going to get it up to the sideline a little bit. As it will be Brown to put it into Arroyo. Arroyo going to bring it on the run. Arroyo stops, pops, no good. End of 3, it is Jackson County 52, Clarkrange 43.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Well, we've got one frame left to go. Final frame of this one, and the Buffaloes with the basketball to start it. They'll get it over to Cantrell. Cantrell off to Cordell, now to Cottle, now to Durham. Down to Smith in the corner. Hayden will cross it back over to Durham, and Durham trying to tip it over to Cordell. Had to run it down. Good job by Cordell. Cordell's played some good minutes for the Buffaloes tonight. They'll give it across court to him, and he will get back up front now to Durham. Off to Cantrell, back to Cordell. Cordell for a three, good. Case Cordell with 8 on the night. Clarkrange has cut it back down to a 6-point game, 46-52. Jackson County don't drop it in the corner now with the basketball. They'll work it. Driving Clenard puts it up, no good. Brown on the rebound, out to Burris. Burris for a three, hits it. Burris answers right back with a 3 ball. Burris answers with a 3 ball, and it's back to a 9-point game. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it over now. Durham with it, off to Cordell. Back to Durham. Over to Cantrell. Back to Durham, inside to Cottle. Cottle over to Durham. Durham gives it over to Cordell. Cordell back to Durham. Back to Cordell. Back to Durham. Durham off now to Cantrell. Now up to Cordell. Down low to Smith. Smith with the ball. Back up to Cordell. Over to Durham. Durham off to Cantrell. Cantrell for a 3. Off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Jackson County. Jackson County with the basketball. In the front court is Casey with the ball. Casey across the timeline. Or Stacy, I should say, not Casey. But Stacy across the timeline. Works it over inside to Clenard. Clenard going to drop it off to Brown. Brown to Burris. Burris for a 3 ball, no good. Rebound taken away, back up this time by Stacy. Back up again, it's blocked. Cantrell will come out with it. Over to Cordell, and Cordell will bring it. Case Cordell with the ball, drops it off to Smith. Smith up to Durham. Durham, the floater in the lane, no good. Rebound taken away by Stacy. Stacy with the basketball. Jackson County cannot break the double-digit mark. They've got it to 9 on several occasions. Stacy with the basketball. Stacy backs it out. Stacy working, gives it over this time to Clenard. Back to Stacy. Stacy down low. This time they'll go inside to Pig. Pig, little jump hook, good. Pig with his 4th point in the ball game. 5 minutes left to go in this one, and Jackson County with their biggest lead of the night, 11. Clarkrange will work it. Durham with the ball. Durham will come around the pick of Cordell. Down to Smith. Smith goes inside to Cottle. Cottle going to drive, and Cottle's going to be fouled by Clenard. Clenard's going to pick up his 3rd. And Cottle go the line. 4:48 left to go here in the game, and cut it back to a 9-point game. Under double digits. First one, no good. Got one more. Corvez coming back in. Corvez has had a big second half. Second one by Cottle, good. Cottle hits 1 out of 2, and it's a 10-point ball game. Timeout on the floor with Clarkrange trailing 57-47, 4:48 to play.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
4:48 left to go here in the ball game, and Clarkrange now trails by 10, 57-47. As here in this 4th quarter, Clarkrange actually being outscored 5-4, so not much of a discrepancy here in this one. They've been outscored by 1 more point. Clarkrange had a good 3rd quarter, outscored Jackson County 19-10, but that 2nd quarter, when Clarkrange was outscored 16-3, really hurt the Buffaloes, as that got them in a hole and they haven't been able to dig out of it. Clarkrange getting some good play from Smith. They're also getting some good from Cordell. Case Cordell's having a big game, had 8 in the game. And Cottle now with 14 on the night. It will be Pig to trigger it. Works it into Stacy, and Stacy will walk it across the timeline. Stacy looking to make a move, backs it out. Gives it over to Clenard, back to Stacy, back to Clenard. They'll lob it into Pig. Pig going to take it up and score. Pig gets it that low, it's pretty much a given. He's going to stick it home. And now it's a 12-point lead for Jackson County, their biggest of the ball game. Clarkrange with the ball, Cordell. Back over now to Durham, off to Cantrell. Over to Cordell. Cordell back to Durham, now off to Cantrell. Back to Durham, inside to Cottle. Cottle drives in, nowhere to go, gives it out to Cordell. Now up front to Durham. Durham able to get it back. Almost lost it. Over to Cordell. Cordell back up to Durham. Durham gives it over now to Smith. Smith across it up to Cordell. Down low to Cantrell. Easy jumper, good. Good ball movement by the Buffaloes. Cantrell's got 4 now. Back to 10. With the basketball is Burris. Burris will take the jumper. Good. Burris a big basket. Seems like when Jackson Kelly needs it, Burris comes through with it. He's got 16 on the night now. Back the other way, Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Cordell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle gets it back outside. Smith with it. Now over to Cordell. Cordell wide open for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled away by Pig. Cordell had a wide open jumper, just couldn't get the drop. And 3 minutes to go. It's a lead of 12 now for Jackson County. Now Cordell with the steals. Great steal by Cordell. He'll take it all the way to Rackett. Cordell going to be hammered by Clenard, and Cordell hit the floor hard. Case Cordell having a heck of a ball game here tonight. He's going to step to the line. Cordell will go to the line now for 2. 61-49. He can cut this back now to a 9-point game or a 10-point game. First one, no good. Cordell going to step to the line. He missed the front end. He got one more. He can cut this to an 11-point game. Free throw, good. Cordell with 9 on the night. Long pass going to be a foul on Cordell. He went for the steal, got the foul, but good hustle. That'll be his 3rd personal. Jackson County will trigger it from the sideline, as that's going to be Burris to bring it in. Gives it in to Jones. Jones now over quickly to Burris. Burris down underneath the Pig, and Pig's going to score. Pig starting to open up now. He's got 8 in the game. All coming in the second half. They're going to work it over to Smith. Hayden going to drive the baseline. Kicks it out, picked off as Jones read that one. Jones picks it off, and here comes Jackson County. Leading by 13. They'll go inside to Burris. Burris going to kick it back out now to Clenard. Clenard off to Corvez. Corvez back up to Jones. Jones going to go high to Burris. Burris inside to Pig. Pig the little jumper. No good. Rebound fall for Cottle comes out with it. Cottle with the ball. Cottle on the run. Gives it over to Durham. Durham gives it off to Cottle. Cottle to Cordell. Back to Cottle. Cottle come around the pick. Gives it over to Durham. Durham will drive in, leave it for Smith. Smith in the corner, crosses it over, knocked away, but comes over it now. Cantrell gets it over to Case Cordell, and Cordell with a 3 ball. And the Buffaloes have cut it down to a 10-point game.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Well, we've got 1:38 left to go in this one, 98 ticks, and we've got a 10-point ball game. County got to work it in quickly to Clenard. Now back to Pig. Pig with the ball. Long pass up to Corvez. Corvez gets it up to Burris. Burris has got a step, and Burris is going to be fouled by Cantrell. Cantrell was beaten on that one, and he just fouls Corvez. Or actually, Burris is one he fouled, and Burris, I believe, will work it in from the baseline. Neither team in the bonus yet. Burris getting ready to trigger it. Burris looking, lobs it into Clenard, and Clenard able to come away with it. That was lucky for him because he was falling down. He'll give it over to Jones. Clarkrange's got to come out and get on defense. There's only 80 seconds left. Clenard with the ball and knocked away by Cordell. Case Cordell, and now we're going to have a foul on Clenard. Clenard's going to pick up his 4th personal, so he's on the brink of extinction. Okay, that's 5 on Clenard. I had him for 4, but Clenard's going to end the night with 4 points, and he is fouled out of the game. That'll bring Stacy back in. Clarkrange with the ball. Good hustle by Case Cordell. He'll knock it away. So not a bonus situation yet. Clarkrange will work it in. Need to look for Cordell. He's got the hot hand. Pass up in the air, knocked away by Jackson County, run down by Durham. And he bounced it off of Jackson County player, but Jackson County goes down the floor and goes after it. And that's going to be tied up between Durham and Stacy, and it goes to Jackson County on the alternating possession. It'll be Pig to bring it in. Pig looking for somebody, lobs it out front to Jones. Over to Burris. Clarkrange's got to come out and get them. They're down to 58 seconds, down by 10. It'll be a foul on Cordell. That's going to be his 4th personal, so he's on the brink of extinction. Ball comes in. They'll lob it in to Pig. Pig all alone for the layup. Pig with 10 in the second half, none in the first half, and it's a 12-point game, and we got about 40 seconds to go. The Buffaloes look like they're going to drop another district matchup here. As Clarkrange's going to fall, and that one goes out of bounds as Clarkrange turns it over. 3 and 9. Jackson County going to improve to 9 and 7 on the season. Ball comes in, and we got almost a steal by Cordell, and Cordell and number 15, Jones, go to the floor hard. Ball come in, and it's to Burris. Burris, long pass, picked out by Cantrell. Cantrell going to be fouled by Jones. And that's not going to please Coach Thomas. It will be Case Cordell going the line. Started south. I think it was Cantrell. They fouled Cantrell. Cordell dove and made the play, but Cantrell's the one that got fouled. So Cantrell go the line. Cantrell have a 1-and-1 here. Evan, first one, good. Nice touch. He'll have one more. He'll be back to a 10-point ball game if he can make this one. 27 seconds to play. Second one, nothing but cup on that one by Cantrell. 65-55. Corvez looking to bring it in. Works it in to Stacy, and he's going to be fouled quickly by Cottle. Cottle pick up his 3rd personal. 24.6 seconds left to go in this one. And at the line will be, actually not be a bonus situation. That's only the 16th foul on the Buffaloes. So Jackson County got to work it in. Jackson County gets it in to Stacy. Stacy with the ball. Stacy's going to be fouled quickly by Cordell, and I believe that's it for Cordell. That's going to be all for Case. Case is going to foul out on the night with 12 points on the night. So Case Cordell fouls out of the game. And that's going to bring Jonah Durham in. Jonah will check into the game. Cordell fouls out on the night, but Cordell Outstanding game by this young man tonight. He played very well. At the line will be Stacy. Stacy's free throw. That one just died on the back of the rim, trickled in. That's your shooter's bounce if you ever got one. He'll have one more. Second one, no good. Rebound, Cottle can't hang on to it, and Burris sticks it up and in. Burris gets a give me on that one. Back the other way, Durham with the ball over to Smith. Smith will launch a three, good. Hayden Smith with 14 on the night. And there's 10 seconds left, or just seconds left going, that's it. Jackson County comes into Clarkrange and takes the boys contest 68-58. Don't go away, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
What sets Meta-Thrift Pharmacy apart? Why, our staff, of course, from our clerks to pharmacy techs to pharmacists. We work as a team to provide you the best customer service experience possible. We always have time to talk to you. Just call us at 879-8133 or come in and see us today. At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, we've been helping you with Medicare Part D since 2006, and we're here for you.
Well, Clarkrange splits with Jackson County here tonight as Jackson County takes the boys contest by a final of 68-58. Welcome to the Smart Bank postgame show. We'll be back to take a look at some stats from this one in just a moment.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Jackson County takes the boys contest 68-58. Let's take a look at some scoring from this one. Hayden Smith led the attack for the Buffaloes with 20, 14 for Anthony Cottle, 12 in the game for Case Cordell, who had an outstanding game tonight, 3 for Connor LaRue, 3 for Josh Durham, 6 in the game for Evan Cantrell. For Jackson County, they had 3 players in double digits. So Ramon Corvez with 18, Eli Burris with 18, 10 for Chris Pigg, 7 for Hayden Stacy, 6 for Jordan Arroyo, 4 in the game for Drew Clenard, 1 for Braden Jones, and 4 in the game for Kendrick Brown had 4 in the game tonight for the Jackson County Blue Devils. In that earlier game, Clarkrange girls winning that one 78-40. Let's take another break, and we'll be back to take a look at what we got coming up this next week. Hopefully talk with Coach Shane Mundy. All that coming up on the Smart Bank post-game show.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and SmartBank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at SmartBank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here on the Smart Bank post-game show, where we're getting ready to talk to Coach Shane Mundy, whose boys came up a little bit short tonight. But, Coach, you got to be proud on how tough your boys played throughout this game.
You know, Garrett told you last night we're working on intensity and just getting our level of play back. And, boy, we did tonight. I am so proud of these guys. You know, this is our first district game besides the 2 wins that we went right down. I mean, no, I know it's a 10-point game, but we were in it. And I told the guys, if we could just cut it, and we did cut it. We come out in that third quarter. One of our things was do not let them make a big run, and we cut it to 4. And I was so proud, and that we achieved that. And I only played 6 guys tonight, and they got a little winded. But you just each game is different. You got to adjust the game, and they got a little winded, but we played hard. I'm just so proud of them. I think we made a good stride. Jackson County is a good team. They beat some district teams, and they're going to be right up there in the hunt in the top 4. And this really is a good step forward for us. It really is. I know, and we achieved some things that we've talked about for the last 2 weeks, and we achieved 2 of them. We've got a few more I'd like to achieve, but I'm tickled to death with them.
Coach, you take quarter number 2 away, and you win this game.
Yeah.
That second quarter was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was, but we had it was, and that's one of our goals we've not accomplished yet, giving up a big quarter. Which that was, instead of the third, it was kind of the second. But we played well enough in the first we could have overcome it. We go down 10 going into halftime maybe, and then it has had any. So we just kind of matched the rest of the way. You're right. So if we can take away that 1 quarter, but hey, we're taking those steps, and these guys are playing hard for me, Gary. I mean, they're playing hard for me. I can't ask for nothing else than what they're doing right now.
Coach, what can you say? Another big night for Cottle, another big night for Hayden Smith. But I got to say that I'm going to give it away. Our player of the game is going to go to Case Cordell.
Yeah, exactly. He come in off the bench, and and he gave me the minutes that I needed. And he's right there, starter, 6 man. I can do 2 or 3 different things. It's according to what we need at the time, who's playing, on different things. And tonight he stepped up his game, hit some big shots, gave me the hustle, and the other ones did too. And Gary, I don't know if you noticed the bench, but the bench was in it, and and that's what we was talking about last night. We've got to buy into what we're doing, and it's hard to sit on the bench. You want to be in a ball game, and you want to be in it, but you're in it if you're on the bench and you're cheering your teammates on. We're in this thing together. We practice together. We go places together. I mean, we're in this thing together, and that's one of the things we did achieve tonight. That's our second thing, But if we can just cut down that 1 big quarter, it will take another step.
Coach, I'd like to say it gets easier, but you're headed to Pickett County to take on the number 11 Bobcats.
We could have talked about a lot of different things to that right there. But, I mean, we're going to go to Pickett County with the right mindset. Just whatever happens. As long as we're playing hard, I know they're a great team, and they got, probably 3 of the best players in the district, 3 of out of the top 7 or 8, and they're really good. Of course, Coach Amenette coaches. They got a real, he coaches them well. But we'll go down there and try to play our very best and see what happens and try to stay in it. And it'll help us as we go in. I'm looking for the district tournament. If we can just keep on building a little bit, and maybe just make a noise in the district tournament. Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. A tough one here tonight, but a good play by your boys.
I was proud of them.
Good intensity, and maybe hold that over and head to Birdstown. Now, last night was nice. I like winning, but this was a fun game to coach tonight. This afternoon, I really enjoyed coaching this game, and the boys. I believe they enjoyed playing it. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, that sounds good, Coach. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Thank you, Gary.
And that was Coach Shane Monday, whose boys came up short here tonight by a final of 68 to 58, a 10-point loss for the Buffaloes. But great effort, great game by them. And we're going to take a quick timeout we're going to take our timeout for our player of the game. It's time now to name our player of the game. Let me get my stuff back over here where I can get to it. And let's see. Our player of the game, brought to you by Hall's Sports and Outdoors and Hall's Family Pharmacy.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast player of the game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
And our Hall's Family Pharmacy players of the game goes out in the girls' matchup. In one half of Snake Eyes, Cassie Mundy ended up with 19 points, numerous steals, and her sister came in with 12 points as well, and Howard with 14 points and 11 points for Pierce. They had 5 players in double digits and one on the verge of double digits. So they almost had 6 players in double digits. But Cassie Mundy led the way with 19 points, several steals on the night. And then in the boys' contest, you heard me say it to Coach Shane Mundy earlier. I know Cottle had 14 and Smith had 20, but we're going to give it to the hustler himself just in case you didn't realize it. It goes to Case Cordell, who ended up with 12 points tonight, had some great big plays, hustled throughout the entire ball game. So congratulations to Case and Cassie, our players of the game for Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. Well, before we wrap it up, let's thank our sponsors for tonight's action. And also, don't forget, Kevin Ron on camera one. We're videoing this. We will replay these in upcoming future games. Will be shown on Comcast Cable Channel 12, Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953. And our thanks to sponsors, Ventura County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacy, Hall Sports and Outdoors, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Pinterest Farmers Co-op, Clarkrange Drug Center, Medford Pharmacy, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and Lexi Jade's Boutique. Also, our pre- and post-game shows brought to you by Smart Bank. Halftime stats brought to you by Showtime Ford over in Wartburg. And then, of course, our pre- and post-game adjacencies. State Representative Kelly Kiesling and State Senator Ken Yeager are sponsors for those. Well, Clarkrange splits here tonight. Our next broadcast game will be on Tuesday night, as I will be at Pickett County for Clarkrange and Pickett County, a Big District 6A matchup. And that one can be heard on WDEB and seen on Facebook. And we will also have the York-Watertown game. Now, York taking on 2 ranked teams on Tuesday night in Watertown, as the Lady Tigers number 10. The Tigers, I think, are number 6 in the state in boys. So that one should be a good one as well. Gary Hall will have to call that one on Facebook, so be sure to check that out. If you want to see the Clarkrange game, it will be on Facebook, and it will also be on the radio. And, of course, Pickett County, Dale will have the call on CPTV and Facebook for Pickett County. And then Gary Hall will have the call on the York and Watertown game from out at York Institute. That's going to wrap it up for us from here tonight. Thank everybody for listening, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Till then, see you at the game.